Don't start crying already. So I gathered all the stories and emotional memories or like funny moments or awkward moments at 37, a poem from your Bird Box and TGC team. Tonight we meet in Mallorca with stories, love and cheer to celebrate our birdie after another wild year. Nathan Bird, birdie, founder, director, mentor, mate. The man 5 steps ahead of us, but 1 year late on a flight date. A leader with a vision, a red personality and speed, clear facts, short sentences, nothing more than you need. No long and winding stories, no details off the track, because half of them you will forget, and the rest may annoy you back. But underneath the standards, beneath the 5, 6, 7, 8, there lives a sort of loyal heart that feels more than it states. A Gilmore Girl's heart, a girl's dead heart, a heart that cares so deep, a heart that works all day and night. Then cries before we sleep. So tonight we bring you memories, some touching, some insane, some full of love and gratitude, some hard to quite explain, some classy, some questionable, some not safe for polite display.
Dave.
But every story proves one thing: you built more than work along the way. You did not just create courses, you did not just build a brand, you built a team, a tribe, a home with people across the land. The first part is about British humour and questionable decisions. Stories from Rob, Marcus, Shrod, Jeremy, Mel and Sarah. Rob remembers Korea, a TGC trip away, a Thai massage, 3 curtain rooms and one unforgettable day. His massage moved a little first, each phase arriving ahead, while yours came 30 seconds later, just beyond threat. Then near the end, the question came, unexpected, bold and bending. Do you want to have a happy ending? Rob said no, then laughing inside because he knew your fate. The same question was heading your way, just 30 seconds late. You also said no, with dignity, and as any fine man should do. But Joyce was never asked.
Please mention Joyce.
And seemed offended too. And somehow, in that awkwardness, with laughter loud and free, a new teammate felt at home and found his place in TGC. Marcus remembers Hungary, Palinka, chaos and doubt. A bucket close beside him and the night went fully south. The drunkest conversation, or so the legends say, but maybe it is better that memory walked away. Because there he was, quite naked, with dignity hard to track, puking into a bucket, while somehow still giving back.
If I take all of his clothes off, it's fine.
It wasn't me saying that, it was Mel.
Rod remembers Moscow, a cold and heavy place, a Friday advanced course behind them, long hours, serious face. Then came the local sauna, men only, strong and hot, with beer and food and Russian heat. And sense, there was not a lot. Big Russian men on benches, getting beaten with tree leaves, with shirt looked on in horror, unsure what to believe. You spoke to one of the sauna men, then smiled with evil glee. Gerard asked, "What was that about?" You said, "You're next, you see." He took the beating, drank vodka, shared a bed, survived the snow, then coached the next day shaking with his body running low.
Yeah, but every joint in your body adjusts.
Jeremy remembers first times, a list both brave and broad, the kind of list that makes you ask, was this work or was this fraud? First time sharing a bed with a man, first time sharing one with his boss, first time going to Wales and learning that language can be a loss. First life volcano, northern drinking, airport lounge delight, and Amsterdam where space cake made a water bottle hard to find. Laughing till his face hurt, trying to drink and failing through. Jeremy learned that life with Birdie always brings something new. Mel remembers half a muffin, a pot one. To be clear.
She remembers.
Her first and last experience, still remembered year by year. Thanks for
Why
getting me
this much
high.
of a cunt?
Thanks
Everyone
for
just got
getting me high,
spiked.
Bertie. With love and slight regret, some lessons last a lifetime, and some we don't forget. And Sarah remembers Christmas, a cat beneath the tree, a story posted innocently, as normal as could be. Then came your reply, short, sharp, risky, and classy. Nice pussy.
I okayed it first.
2 words, no filter, no warning, no fear. Your humor is unmatched and legally unclear. British, yes. Polished, rare. Safe, not quite, but unforgettable, always. And somehow worth the fright. Next part. Road trips, hangovers, and the world according to Bertie. From Nico, Joyce, Manfredi, Justin, Barney, Dave, Junior, and Zoltan. Nico remembers road trips, trucks rolling through the night, late chats, games, and passport runs, and hangovers in plain sight. Scotland for a passport, because of course that makes sense. Bertie, even admin can become an event. And Barcelona's streets at night, music in the air, you in a black and white shirt with drink and dancing flair.
But with love at first sight. That's where he met his girlfriend.
Yeah.
A glass of who knows what in hand, a street DJ in command. You danced like the whole city had been planned by your own hand.
Stack of piss.
Joyce remembers 10 full years, from Paris at the start, her first internship, her first course, her and memories close to heart. Rome with Chuck stayed unexplained, and maybe that is wise. Some stories need no detail to live behind the eyes. Dubai, where you trusted her to take her first big lead, a woman that gave confidence and planted one more seed. Boulder brought snow, moose, cold t-shirts, and filming through the freeze. No power on Halloween morning, and jet-lagged IHOP memories. South Korea was a dream, though 30,000 steps were made. Hopefully that a special massage repaid the walking trade. And South Africa, South Africa, what a trip! A summit rich and wide, proof that in this team you build, we work and see the world beside. Manfredi remembers singing, road trips loud and long, deep talks about life, and everyone off key in song. Seminars after having heavy nights with hangovers in play, but somehow once the day began, you coached it all anyway. Meals across the countries, plates arriving more and more, and Manfredi ate more than you, as he said before. Just remember Singapore, his first big overseas flight, until the return date made it seem he'd live here day and night. The ticket said next year, not the week he should return. A check-in, when they asked for visas, his soul began to burn. His heart sank fast, his breath went thin, a mild stroke nearly came, but you fixed it, like you always do, and saved the travel game. Barney remembers Glasgow, whiskey bar and seminar lights, an Irish exit to escape, getting too drunk that night. 10 years later, London, kids around and stories new, science museum, family time, another side of you. Dave remembers being a distraction while you tried to write and build TGC and BirdFox online courses with focus, fire and skill. You remember Scotland's endless roads, 10 hours through the land after you dropped your bike, tore your hammy, and still had a plan. Switzerland and Bratislava, traveling just because. The kind of trips that make no sense until you know it's us. And maybe that's the simple truth. Beneath the laughs and grin, Dave is not quite sure what he would do without you in his life with him. Junior remembers many moments, too many to define, from seeing parts of this world to talks that aged like wine. Table tennis in the garden, Mario Kart at home, where somehow in his own house you still claimed the throne. He remembers driving France with you in search of one small thing, not just any little thing, but an engagement ring. And through it all, the lesson stayed clear, honest, and true. No matter what, where, or when, you were always there too. A coach, a mentor, a brother, more than words can show. The kind of person by your side wherever life may go. Zoltan remembers one fine day when you came to stay. A visit full of food and wine, where hours slipped away. 4 hours of a gourmet table with conversation flowing free. A food lover's perfect evening, exactly as it should be. He promised you the meal would be one of the best you'd ever taste, and once it ended, you agreed. Not one bite went to waste. Because with Birdie, food is never just food placed on a plate. It becomes a memory, a story, a reason to stay up late. Good dad, bad dad, and the soft heart. Louis just Taylor at Michaela. Louis remembers Austin, his Bird Box Level 1, arriving from a dark place, not sure where to run. People say the right ones come when life feels hard and thin. For Louis, Nathan, Taylor, Jess, where change could begin. Then New York brought the team together and nerves began to fade. He watched the way you spoke to people and the space and warmth you made. The laughter, talks and belonging, the feeling safe and free. He thought, yeah, this just fits, and found a family. Paris before Amsterdam, you let him crash with you. You introduced him to the girls and showed him Paris too. You let him be the tourist, with American eyes wide. But what he really carried was the fathering by your side. The quick check-ins, the recovery care, the way you never made it loud. You showed what good fatherhood can be without needing a crowd. Jess remembers England in 2019 slide, watching you lead a course and seeing you outside the site. Cardiff Fields and sunset, Duke walking at your feet. A proper English pub ahead, with fireplace and place and heat. Exactly what Americans think an English pub should be, a scene from some old storybook, warm, calm, and full of tea. You were sick that weekend, but still you gave your best. You made sure she felt welcome, looked after, safe and blessed. Taylor remembers a moment no one would ever choose, a call after her passing, the kind of news you cannot lose. She broke down on the phone to you with grief too much to bear, and in that moment, Birdie, you showed what it means to care. You flew her out to Cancun to help her leave the house, a quiet act of kindness, and the world had knocked her down. The details on the Africa shirts, the care behind the thread, the way you honored Juan, and not just in words you said. And then you sent her to coach Juan's seminars at his home gym with Dane beside her on the floor, a moment full to be brim. It's a memory she wishes life had never made, but it showed another side of you that will never fade. In grief you became shelter, in loss you became ground, a steady hand, a loyal heart, when very few words could be found. And Michaela knows the red side, the direct and focused part, the please just get to the point side, with a very impatient heart. She knows the information limit, the ADHD style track, where too much detail disappears or annoys you coming back. But more than that, she knows the man behind the driven pace, the one who became her safest guide, her calm and steady grace. Her mentor and her mirror, her best friend in the storm, her partner in crime, through chaos, her shelter, loud and warm. The one who saw her lower days and never turned away, who held belief when hers was gone and helped her find a way. You pushed her not by pressure, not by force or pride, but by standing close beside her and choosing her side. And now she hopes in years to come to give some of that back, to share her heart, her home, her family, when life feels full or black. To love you through the ordinary, the madness, work and meals, and share her family with you, your girls, and all the love that heals. Because you're not just her partner, not just the man she chose. You are her guide, her mentor, her best friend, and the home her heart knows. And maybe that is the thing with you. Even when life gets wild, people still trust your hands, your heart, your chaos, and your smile. Even when the plan changes or disappears somehow, we know we'll laugh about it later, though maybe not right now. Like on TGC seminars, when you may forget the plan while someone hangs from a pull-up bar. Sorry, that's a complete change now. When you may forget the plan while someone hangs from a pull-up bar for longer than they can. Still holding their pain. Maybe it's just poor timing or grip endurance training again. But somehow people trust you through chaos, jokes and stress, because behind the madness you always give your best. Leader, mentor, and builder. Gus, Kai, Amadeo, and Sam. Gus knew you through the online world, the videos, the courses. Name, then Soul arrived, and face to face, he met the man behind the game. Breakfast on the first day, Nico brought a Squid Game charm. You opened it up immediately with no concern or alarm. You tried it at the table, and Gus knew it then and there. You can hold the line with standards, but still laugh without a care. Kai remembers seminars, the guidance that you gave, the knowledge and support you shared, the impact that it made. A mentor, a coach, a reference, a steady driving force, helping people grow themselves while raising up the goals. Amadeo remembers watching, wanting to join the crew, following Birdie as a reference, hoping one day it came true. TGC level 1 with Mel, cover letter sent Tuesday night. By Friday he was in Northampton with Joyce and you inside. TGC level 2 saw for days, bar demos left their mark. Thank God for Joyce, he still might say, for carrying the spark. Sam remembers Virginia Beach, Dane and Nico there. You asked where to go that night, with casual open air. A proper pool hall came to mind. Sam said it might be right. You didn't pause, you simply said yes, and that became the night. He had not played that much pool in years, but that was not the key. The real gift was belonging, feeling part of TGC. That is what you do, Birdie. In the rooms with rooms both big and small, you make people feel included, like there is space for all. You take a sketch on paper and build it into something real, a course, a site, a seminar, a project people feel. You take coaches from all countries with different lives and ways, and build a team, a home, a tribe that stays beyond the days. Driven, smart, creative, often 2 steps ahead, sometimes 5 in the future, with 10 ideas in your head. Sometimes 1 year ahead and on flights, which cause just and despair, but never too far ahead of us to turn back and still care. The tribe you built, from all of us. So here we are in Mallorca, with laughter, sun and cheer, celebrating Nathan Bird 37 years. The man who made us travel, laugh, coach, drink and learn, reflect, recover, grow and build with every road and turn. We walked 30,000 steps, today definitely. We shared beds, food and flights. We survived saunas, snow and vodka, and many questionable nights. We ate pancakes at sunrise, played pool from state to state, danced through Barcelona, and fixed flights almost too late. We played table tennis in gardens, Mario Kart in someone's home, searched through France for engagement rings, and traveled just to Rome. We shared gourmet meals and glasses, long talks over food and wine, because with you the simple things become moments over time. You opened doors, you built standards, you created something wide. Not just courses, not just brands, but people side by side. You showed up in laughter, you showed up in grief, you gave people courage, direction and belief. And some stories are still missing, not all have yet been told. Maybe they will come tonight with wine, gummies, and hearts grown bold. Because the best birdie stories rarely start on paper clean. They start around the dinner table with, remember where I've been? Someone says, do you remember one birdie? And before the tale can start, the whole room is already laughing with full and open heart. So tonight we leave more space for stories still to come. For first times, trips, ridiculous plans, and all the chaos still not done. More countries, more courses, more deep talks after wine, more bad jokes that make us question where exactly lies the line. More family moments, more people seen, more people challenged to grow, more quiet care behind the scenes than you will ever know. Nathan, Birdie, boss, friend, mentor, builder, dad. Thank you for the life you shaped and all the faith you had. Thank you for the work you put into people near and far. Thank you for reminding us how powerful standards are. Thank you for the world you built for every course and team, for making strangers teammate and giving people a dream. You made strangers teammate, teammates friends, and friends family. And that may be your greatest legacy. Happy 37th birthday, Birdie, from your Birdwalk TGC.
Thanks, guys. It was really cool.
I can't talk without crying again. This is good. Look at this. This is great. Wow.